All right, so here we are, another episode of Big and Small Podcast. We got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. We got the free agency in the NFL. We got World Baseball Classic, Celts, Jayson Tatum return, the Bees. So they're going to make the playoffs or not? Lots of stuff to talk about. Rick, what do you got?
Yeah, looking forward to it. Yeah, we got to get a reel sometime sooner than later with St. Patty's Day coming up because we
Oh,
haven't done a reel.
Tuesday.
But outside of that,
Dougie.
welcome to all our millions of viewers. And we're looking forward to chatting as we move into March. The snow has melted. Let's
Yeah.
roll.
Dougie, what are your thoughts? You made a comment about can you believe what the Ravens did?
Yeah, well, how wild is now like the whole conspiracy that like it wasn't really what they said it was, but then Hendrickson like was willing to sign it. They didn't Crosby say she made up this farce, and then literally 6 hours later they signed Hendrickson and said,
And not only that, but
I think it was for the same exact contract too.
I mean, they didn't give up any draft picks.
Yeah,
So well, what's the difference between Hendrickson and Crosby?
I think Hendrickson's maybe younger.
He's younger.
I think so.
Wow. But I mean, as far as like a player,
That's similar age. Crosby's better than him, but I don't. If they wanted to do that, and they were going to spend the money. I don't know why they just didn't do that from the beginning. Not give up the draft picks. Weird.
and not only that, but like their credibility in the league right now is just shot. You know, nobody's nobody's gonna want to deal with them. It's pretty nasty. So how
All I can say is too bad, Tom.
oh yeah.
No, that's a lie. Crosby's 28. Hendrickson's 31.
Yeah, I thought he was older.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still a dude. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, that's wild stuff going on.
Too much money for him. I wouldn't pay it.
No, two firsts and stuff. No way. It wasn't worth it. Plus he was damaged good. Everybody knew he was damaged goods coming in. It's not like it's not like he flunked a physical, but he's not worth the money he's getting plus the draft picks. No, not even close. Um, yeah, the Raiders get screwed on this deal because obviously you unload a guy like that, you think you get rid of his contract, then they start spending money. It's like day four of free agency. Like, how the hell do you figure that out? All of a sudden they got like 30 mil back on the books that they didn't think they had. You know, that's
That's a it's a killer. I mean, they get a good guy back, but you know, they thought they were getting some good guys. They're trying to rebuild down there. Um, but I don't know. The Ravens are going to be way better than the Raiders. So to be honest, I'd rather have to deal with Hendrickson because he's a consistent loser than a Max Crosby. Max on the Ravens because the Ravens will be a conference foe this year without question. So the Raiders won't be.
Do you put any stock into the report that Brady stepped in and said he will not trade or let Crosby sign with the Patriots?
That's what I heard.
I believe it. You know, Brady's I don't know. Obviously he was what he was, but he's kind of a clown. Like
I
outside
don't,
of
I don't know if it's. I think there's a lot of shit that went on with fucking Brady that he suppressed for a long fucking time, and now he's starting to. He's in the position now to kind of turn the screws to the Patriots, and I think he's starting to do it.
but he looks like Belichick when he does that. You know? I don't know.
Well, I think it's funny that Guerrero has so much juice in the organization. That like Crosby hates him. Half the guys hate him. It's like what are they doing down there? They're gonna be in deep. They're gonna be in deep trouble. Brady doesn't know what he's doing. Just go to broadcasting. Good quarterback. That's about it. Oh yeah. What do you think? What do you think of the Pats moves?
Not enough. Not nearly enough.
So they signed the
I think
safety
I think they're great.
from Chicago.
Yeah.
I think that was a good signing. The safety from
Who?
Chicago. What's his name? Starts with a B. Bynard, something like that. He had the most interceptions last year. They signed him to a 1 year, $9 million deal.
Yeah, $8 million, safety.
Yeah.
Gives him more help back there. You got him with Woodson back there. He's a good one. Great deal. 1 year, he's 32, so he's old, so he's getting for the year. He's a rental. See how some of the other guys go. Absolutely love the fullback signing. He is more than a blocking fullback. He's going to be an interesting player for them. That's going back to the days of when the Pats had some good, versatile fullbacks.
He can catch the ball.
Yeah, big time. He's very good. 3 years, short money, $6 million fully guaranteed, $12 million. 6 foot 244. I like that. I like that signing. Then they got the tight end. He's a big kid. He's not the answer, I don't see. But I think Dobbs is going to be a good fit with them.
Honestly, I thought guy like Dobbs is the target out of the gate. They're talking about, the guy from Indianapolis and even Brown. Like, I don't think they're going to trade for Brown. A guy like Dobbs is he's the guy they get. That's the kind of guy they get right now. That's what they do.
I mean, he's very consistent. He's solid. I think though that leaves you the opportunity though still if Philly comes down on their price for Brown, you could still go after Brown.
I don't know. I just don't think they'll pay him. I don't think he's got a heavy contract.
Yeah, but he's got some guys and you're back in it. But they'll have, and then that offensive lineman could end up being a steal.
Kid from the
Good,
Jets.
yeah.
From the Jets.
Oh yeah.
What do they call him? IVR?
He was a first round draft pick. He's a complete absolute monster. If he stays healthy, he's one of those guys. He's going to be a bust or an all pro. But I like what happened with Morgan Moses. Morgan Moses was hurt a lot with the Jets, and he's back. But this guy's a big dude, and now they're moving. Wilson's going back to center, and then you slide this guy at the left guard with Campbell. There's some beef over there, some real beef. I like it. And then Tremont Jones was a great pickup. Really good off the edge guy. Comes from a good defense, and I think they did well. I hope they're not done, but I think they did well. I still think that they need a big time tight end.
Yeah, do they have more than just the standard amount of draft picks? I think they do, don't they?
I think they have a decent amount of mid round picks.
Yeah. Yeah, I like to see him grab a tight end.
What do you think about all the linebackers going?
In the draft?
No, for you like Chason left, Jennings left.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
I mean, Draymond Jones was the replacement for Chason, but I thought they would try and keep Chason. I thought he played really well for them. And that would just give you more depth on the edge because Landry's getting old. My understanding is the draft is hugely heavy on edge guys.
Yeah?
High-end edge guys throughout the draft.
Yeah, the kid from Miami?
Yeah. So depending on where they go, but you know how the draft goes, right? So if they have a high level, there should be sitting there either a real quality tight end or a real quality edge rusher, which should be good. But we'll see what happens. I'm not down on what they've done at all. I really am. I'm not. But massive impact splash? No, I agree with you, Doug.
Last year they did. They got some dudes. This year, they're a little more selective.
Yeah.
A little more fiscally responsible.
But Tremonte Jones is better than Jason. Not even a question. He's better than Jennings. It's not even close.
Yeah.
You pick up a quality safety. You get some experience back there with the kids because they're a bunch of kids. Your secondary is outrageous.
They gotta re-sign Gonzalez though. They gotta renegotiate that deal.
Yeah, but he's still playing this year. But if they definitely got to sign him. They're crazy if they don't.
They got to do it now. They got to do it before the year. What's he get? 30? Probably.
He'll be the highest paid corner in football.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see what happens, and then our next pod, we'll see what else they've done in the open market or trade market, which will be good.
Yeah.
What do we get next?
We got the World Baseball Classic, which honestly, I haven't watched much at all. I've seen the highlights. Roman Anthony's playing pretty well, showing some power. Manny Ramirez's kid, he's got some power. Holy shit! But the
Duran
US
had 2 homers the other night.
who did?
Duran from Mexico.
Yeah, I saw that too. Why do they? I mean, that's the thing. Like, either of you want to get rid of Duran?
No.
No. Do you, Dougie?
No, I mean he's like who he kind of like reminds me of, but like the skill isn't 100%. He's kind of like a Pedroia kind of.
Pedroia. Let's go.
People just no, but I mean like personally, people just fucking love him. You know, he's got a dirt dog. He'll fucking do anything, run through a brick wall if you fucking want him to. You know what I mean? People just love him, and just injuries just fucked Pedroia's career. Pedroia only officially retired like 2 years ago, and he hasn't played in like 9 years.
I know, but Duran, it just seems like Duran's been slated to get traded for forever. And it's like, why do you want to trade this guy? All he does is produce. He's not the greatest outfielder in the world, but so what? Left field in Fenway is not that tough.
He's serviceable. Did you see he's top 4 or top 3 since 2003 or something in extra base hits in all of baseball.
Well, yeah, speed kills.
No, he's got power too. I mean, I don't. To me, it's just, he's gonna hit in the 3-hole for him right now, and he can. I don't understand though why Anthony's gonna lead off. That'd be stupid. He can't run. He's like an
this whole stupid thing about the best hitter getting up the most. Like
I can't stand that.
They got Shohei going up first too, but like
yeah, it's like when the Yankees were putting Judge in leadoff.
Yeah. Stupid. It's like play baseball. What are we doing?
The whole thing
analytics.
The whole thing with the Classic, which is fine because other teams get more guys, which is great. That teams like Italy, basically every guy on the team's an American, which is fine, because at least gets more talent there. But my thing is the United States absolutely choked again, losing Italy. I mean, that's pathetic. They were down 8-0 last night.
Who
almost came back 8-0.
Wow.
Huh?
Who was pitching?
I clicked it on. I didn't click it on, so I didn't even look up who started that game. But it was not. It was some like no name because a lot of guys aren't playing.
Oh,
so it's kind of disappointing. That's not Team USA, by any stretch out of their best guys. So certain guys decide not to play because they're, like, for example, if they weren't going to start, then they, but Bregman didn't even play last night. So, but it's fun watching the Dominican in Puerto Rico. They're hilarious to watch when they get going.
Yeah.
I mean, if this ends up that Italy advances, it's all she wrote. It's just going to come down to Dominican and Puerto Rico. But
Mexico's pretty good though, aren't they?
they're going to be out if they lose. They're down 2-0 right now in the 4th.
Oh,
yeah.
But wouldn't they go and the U.S. not go? Oh no, if Italy wins, U.S. goes.
No, if Italy wins, Italy goes. Italy's undefeated.
Yeah, I know, but I think 2 of them go.
Huh?
I think there's two places. So it'll be Italy and the U.S.
Oh yeah.
Somebody said it was like somebody said something today where it's like it could happen where if it's like if Mexico wins but they don't score like more than 5 runs, that Mexico and the Dominican can both advance.
Italy. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy numbers about, but it's you know what it's fun. It is spring training, but it is fun. It's cool because the crowd's into it. You know what I mean? They're like sold out. Um, I don't know. It's just kind of cool. I like it. I like the whole concept. Even though I haven't watched much of it, I'm interested in it. You know?
I like it, but I'm like, I don't know. Like Scooble went there, did the whole thing to pitch 6 innings, and that's it. Like they already said he's not touching the ball again.
Yeah, because it's spring training.
Yeah, that's how it is, like spring training. But it's got some good energy. The parks are full, which is great.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like it. It looks like it means something, and it's fun to watch. It looks like the guys care.
Schwarber's a dude.
Yeah.
Miss that guy.
How the hell did they let him go?
Oh,
It's unreal.
it's absolutely the dumbest decision possible.
Oh,
I mean, he is a dude.
could you
And his
imagine? Could you
on
imagine?
base percentage is unbelievable.
Could you imagine the team the Red Sox would have if all the ex-Red Sox were playing?
No,
Oh,
you'd be the Dodgers.
yeah.
You'd be the Dodgers, and you'd be the most hated team in the MLB.
Yeah, it's insane.
Betts, Bogarts, Schwarber,
Yeah,
Chris Sale.
Devers.
yeah, Devers.
Devers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was simple math. I do think the Sox are going to be good though.
I think
They'll
they'll
be
be.
good.
I think they'll be a wild card team.
They're like
I
the
think-
Bruins with the guys in the field, except they have an outstanding. You know, they have a really good pitching staff, which is going to really
Yeah.
put them over the top.
I think they'll be 10 games above 500. Like 90, like a 90 win team.
Yeah, and they'll get in. Once you get in, I mean, if your pitching is key, like that's the key.
Rick, what would you do with I guess one of their biggest hurdles they got to come up with is what do you do with Yoshida
I don't know.
at 18 million fucking bucks?
Well, it depends. It depends how they end up deciding. I mean, I've said this before. Like, I don't know if you mix up the lineups a little bit, but you know, if the reality is because now you're saying that Anthony's DHing, which I don't really like that, to be honest. He's too young to be doing that. Raphael is so diverse that they're gonna probably if the Cora does it right, they're gonna probably look at like you see it as your left-handed DH against righties. I would then put Rafaela, depending on what happens with Marcelo. Rafaela could come in the infield to play second base, and then you put Anthony or Duran in center. You know, so you could mix it up with that. But I agree that I can't believe he's still on the team. But I'm guessing there's no way they could have moved him.
All the guy does,
they're
all he
trying
does is hit,
to.
though. He just hits. The guy hits. He can hit.
I don't know why. My number one move guy would have been Abreu. You could have got value for Abreu. And don't get me wrong, I like him, but he's a really good right fielder. You know, and he's got pop, but he would have brought you value if you couldn't move Yoshida. And then I would have left Yoshida. You know, Yoshida could have played left. He could have played around. He would have had the three outfielders, but I don't know. I don't know, Doug. I don't see how he really factors in right now much, but you know, it probably pinch hitter and maybe, you know, once a week starter or something like that.
Well, I mean,
you just gotta hope somebody goes down for another team and they come knocking.
Yeah. But somebody's gonna go down. You know what I mean? Because it always happens. Someone's gonna go down.
Yeah. It's just a lot of money on the books, but
I think it's 18 million.
Crazy. Yeah. But we'll see what happens with that. Yep. So World Baseball Classic, we'll see. The next round's the fun round. And then watch that, and then we'll go from there and get ready for some baseball. What's opening day? I think it's is it the 28th?
It's Cincinnati. I don't know. Is it home or away though? I think it might be away. On to Cincinnati.
I have it here because I got
26th.
yeah, because Lone Depot does a
Yes, like a watch party.
yeah, it's a watch party. It's at the G
Yeah.
Pub this year.
Yep.
So I'll probably try and get up to that.
Come on. You're gonna go all
Yeah,
the way to the, all the way
it's
to the
early.
G-Pub?
It's like a happy hour. It's nice.
You're gonna go all the way to the G Pub?
Yeah, Thursday at 4:10.
Yeah, it's like a happy hour. It's nice. Free
Yeah.
drinks. They have snacks. Smooze a little bit.
If the food was better, I mean, the TVs they have in there are fucking the size of my car, for Christ's sakes. Not a bad spot to watch a game if the food was better.
Yeah, totally. It's just you feel like you're in. I always just feel like I'm in Planet Fitness.
Yeah.
Throws me off.
Exactly. That's what it is. All right. Moving on to the Celts. The big controversy about JT coming back. What are we gonna do?
Well, I don't know if it was like what are you gonna do? I texted you guys this, like, he played like 27 minutes his first night back.
I know.
Whatever happened to like the 12 he was supposed to play?
Yeah, I don't know how they're doing that, but he looked beginning of that game, his legs were not under him, but he figured it out, and he looks like Jayson Tatum now. He looks good. There's no rust.
He looks real good.
And,
did you watch the game last night?
saw the highlights. I woke up. I've been sleeping like shit, but I woke up early. And the highlights are like 20 minutes long, so it's basically the game. But I mean, Jaylen Brown, I don't know. I mean, he kind of lost his shit, I think it might have a lot. That might have a lot to do with Tatum being back. You know what I mean? Like, he got real pissed when at that ref. Like,
I didn't even see the highlights, but from your guys' opinion, did what he do warrant being ejected?
Yes.
No, the referee didn't handle it well. I mean, he definitely lost his shit. I mean, like, if it was
It's like his second time with the refs. He was in a
if it was
press conference.
Tatum,
It has nothing to do with Tatum. He's frustrated. It's a big night. He starts off the thing. He feels like the NBA is screwing him about everything. He wasn't on Team USA, you name it. And there's no there's no control. Those guys do whatever they want. What he did was absolutely ridiculous, especially in a huge nationally televised game. He started out great. You're going against
Wembanyama.
how you say it, Wembanyama. That kid he's a freak.
Totally.
Yeah.
He trains threes like he's
7'4".
Stockton. 7'4". And then the Celtics, though, even after the ejection, which I think they would have won that game if he doesn't get ejected. But it was definitely should have been a foul. Mm-hmm. And I don't blame him getting mad about that, but he took the tee. And the rules that you can't, he literally went after the ref again. You can't do that. It's the freaking black and white, the rules. It's not debatable.
No, I know. He lost his shit.
So you can't just say, "Oh, it's okay this time because it was a bad call." No. And then they're all making it because it was the ref that banged him wasn't the ref involved with the play who he was going after. And in the rules, it says any ref should bang that tee if they want, if they feel that it is, like their colleague or whatnot is being put in a bad situation. He was just immature, and him trying to I'm a big fan of him, but he's missed a statement. Mr. Freaking wants to make a statement and all that. And it's just like, freaking just play.
Yeah. Yeah, it was definitely a bad look on him. But I do
kind of ruined the game, which was bad for me.
Right. And I do agree that the NBA says, what the stars have to play and blah blah blah. Like, that's not an excuse. But if I'm the refs, like, I'm like, I'd walk away from him. I'd be like, get him away from me. I'm gonna fucking throw him out right now.
Yeah.
Like, I would walk away. I wouldn't engage.
But Celtics are going to be tough. Celtics are going to be tough. I got them coming out of the East.
Well, here's my thing. Like I said, I didn't even I woke up in the middle of the night because I want to know, because I woke up in the middle of the night because my freaking knee was killing me. But I woke up and I'm like, I guarantee you the Celtics lost because when they play a top team, Denver, the Knicks, obviously the Spurs, they got OKC tomorrow night. They'll lose that game. They don't win those games. They're close, but they don't win. You know? And I'd like to see them win those games. Then I'd be more comfortable. They beat everybody else. Detroit's got their number too.
Yeah, I think Tatum's back now with the series, with the crew, with all the young kids are developing. Maybe that Harper kid's playing tough. Shireman's been great. Garza played tough.
Well, I think Harper got the minutes because Brown was out, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They get plenty of minutes because Tatum's been out, but those guys are tough. They're good. They get some depth. You didn't play. You ended up with last night.
Pitcher was out.
Pritchard was out, but also who's tough is the center. Why am I drawing a blank?
Vucevic.
Yeah, they just picked up. You know who they picked up. He didn't play. Pritchard didn't play, and then basically at the end of the day, Brown didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to be fine. They'll be fine. But I just love the whole. I know Talk Radio needs stuff to talk about. Just the whole drama of Tatum coming back. Is he ready? See this? It's like, you idiots. He's not coming back because there's any question he's not 1,000% healthy. I've said this in the podcast for a month. And we're going to worry about him coming into the team being, one of the top 8 players in the NBA. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, let's just roll with Harper. I mean,
Shireman.
But anyway. But they'll be fine. They'll make a run. That's for sure.
I'm looking forward to that. I mean, it's starting to get to be that season. A lot of seasons, Dougie. A little golf coming up.
Yeah, I mean, the thing they were harping on today as I was, listening to them was basically they weren't putting any of the blame on Jaylen. They were putting it all on the refs. Like, how do you tee him up in that situation? This is, the NBA doesn't want the tee called in that situation. This is probably going to be, a precursor to, the NBA final series. And it's like, what the fuck does that matter?
Yeah.
Like, you're just going to swallow the whistles because it's like a big game? No, you don't do that.
No, he lost his shit. He was throwing his own dudes aside. I was trying to stop him.
Felger and Maz, they ripped him today.
Oh, they did? I didn't hear that.
They ripped him big time. Yeah.
Good. This was Wiggy, so take that with a grain of salt.
The funniest thing they were ripping is Scalabrine and who's the other announcer, the kid who announces the games?
Oh, I forget. It was just it's like a car salesman, but I know who you're talking about.
They had the whole
he's young too, right? For like an announcer?
Yeah,
he's young.
I think he's younger than me.
Maybe, but I think he's this. But they played the whole, it was pretty long, the whole them talking about the incident, what's going on, and they were out of their minds with it and all that. And then Felger goes back and goes, yeah, and then they both just said 2 minutes ago, as he's starting to lose it, somebody's got to go restrain him. And then you come back and he was ripping him. He goes, such green teamers. It's embarrassing.
I know.
It was a good tell. That was a good Felger take, I gotta say. Because he was right on that one.
Wiggy, speaking of Wiggy, Wiggy said that he felt that the NBA was more physically grueling than the NHL.
Said the NBA was more physical than the NHL?
More physically, on the player. It's a more physical, demanding sport than the NHL. And his argument is, well, they were like, what are you talking about? They're on skates and they're flying around, they're hitting each other. He goes, yeah, but where do they go every 40 seconds? It's yeah, but then they're back on the ice going 30 miles an hour, hitting not only people, but a solid board surface. What are you talking about? It's not even up for debate. The NBA 3/4 of the possessions, they're all walking down, standing around the 3-point line, waiting for someone to shoot.
Yeah, and now they like they don't play. I mean, granted, you don't play a lot of like back to backs in the NHL, but like they've eliminated a lot of the back to backs. Now you have like the travel day, like a rest day for the NBA. Yeah, no, that's a terrible take, Wiggy. Wiggy's full of terrible takes.
He really is.
I think though, if you're playing a very, very intense real basketball game, it's definitely physical.
Absolutely.
The NBA night in, night out, though, just isn't that. The NHL in general, you have to do that, or you get embarrassed.
Right.
You know, it just you have to. You know, some teams play harder than others. We get it, but there's gonna be physicality in every single game. There's gonna be a high stick every game. There's gonna be a hit from behind every game. There's gonna be a collision every game, and you have to play fast, because if you don't play fast out there, you're gonna get murdered. And so it's just the consistent intensity of hockey is far greater than the consistent intensity of an NBA basketball game. Now, don't get me wrong, when you get towards crunch time in the playoffs, those NBA games can get heated, but it's totally different we're in situation. And the injuries in basketball are different. You know, you can have a finger or whatever. You know, you could have guy blows out his knee, right? I mean, that's the thing about hockey. You don't have those type injuries, but unless it's like a leg check or something like that. But you have a lot of shoulder issues, things like that. You know, oblique area. But you know, if you could be at McAvoy, break your jaw. You know, foot issues, but the day-to-day intensity doesn't of the regular season isn't even close.
Well, I know. I mean, and if you go, you look at like somebody like LeBron. Like I said, it's like you have the travel day, you have the rest day, and then this, and it's like, and then you're slated to have your rest day on the game day anyway. So it's like you don't even play for 5 days, for Christ's sakes. And LeBron will sit 20 games a fucking season.
Oh yeah, unless you're hurt in the NHL, you play. Unless you stink, you know. That's why when people give Pasternak shit, and there are certain weaknesses with Pasternak, but bottom line is, the guy plays.
Yeah.
I mean, how many games has Pasternak missed in his career in Boston? It's
Not
amazing.
Not many.
No, and you got to give a guy a lot of respect on that. That's for sure.
Poor McAvoy, though. He got hit in the mouth again last night. His face, his lips are out to here.
Yeah, dude, put a shield on.
He's like, yeah, I'm getting sick of this.
Yeah, throw a shield on, bud.
It's unbelievable, unbelievable. So, think the Celtics get the 1 seed or no? Too big of a hole.
I don't think so.
I don't need that, but I don't know. Detroit's pretty good. Well, they're good against the Celtics. I know that. But they've lost a few in a row.
No, Detroit's good. I just don't see them giving up that lead, but we'll see. But you know, like I said, that'll be a fun run. Now to your Boston Bruins at the trade deadline. A Don Sweeney special. Absolutely embarrassing. If they even make the playoffs, and I give them credit, they definitely work hard. They've got overachievers on the team. That team has zero chance,
right,
of advancing past the first round, if even zero, as constituted. And they could have, if you went out and made a couple real deals. You're right in the mix.
I agree.
I mean, it's just annoying, and he gets away with it. And like then he said, like about Marco Sturm, he said he didn't like throw him the bus in any way, shape, or form. He said, "Yeah, you know, we all evaluate our expectations of the coaches." And it was like a simple question. It was like, "You think Marco Sturm's been doing a good job?" And it's like, it was a rhetorical question. It was like, yeah, the answer was going to be, of course he's done a good job, you idiot. That's all Sweeney had to say.
Right.
But he got into, we highly evaluate our coaches. We have high standards. It's like, no, once again, setting things up. If they collapse down the stretch and don't get in, and people are wanting him to nail his head, they'll fire him. He's a scumbag. He's a really, really, really bad general manager. Not even a question.
He's terrible. I mean, they should play back what Neely said at the beginning of the year. They didn't address the number one center at all in the offseason and stuff like that. And he comes in after training camp and says, well, we're very good on the defensive end. We got good goaltending. We'll see how it goes. If we need to add scoring at the deadline, we'll do that. Well, that's exactly where they were. It's exactly where they were. And they did nothing. They should replay that because I remember him saying that vividly. I'm like, why didn't they address the number one center? It's been a problem since Bergeron left. Like, and he's like, oh, well, we'll take a look, and if things are if we're in the mix and we need to add a scoring punch, we'll definitely do that. What did they even add? Like minor league guys?
Nothing.
Like none of those guys
Nothing.
are playing the team.
Nothing. They're nothing. They got nothing.
What
They're
they do have,
they're banking when those prospects come up.
right?
Hagen, Letourneau, who's the other kid lighting it up?
Zeller.
Yeah, and they're banking on that to like be the have that going.
Well, I mean that's the thing though. Like BC's kind of shit the bed here at the end, so they're going to be done soon. I could see Hagen's coming up and playing.
I would too. I'd be surprised if he doesn't.
Can he come up and play like the remainder of the season, say like April on, and still go back to college, or no?
No,
Can't do that.
no, absolutely not. He can go back and study, but he can't go play hockey.
I don't know. I don't know.
All those guys did that back in the day. Craig Janney did that. Bob Sweeney.
Yeah, what's his name?
Joyce.
Donato.
Joyce. Italy's winning 5-0 in the fifth. This is big.
It's like I mean, they're not a bad team.
No,
they're just like forever 500. I mean, they're whatever.
Yeah, that's exactly
10 games above 500 right now. But like, they're just they're just your average hockey team.
Yeah, it's like let's just keep the Yahoos going, paying the tickets. Let's keep that in. We'll get some wins. It is impressive though. They've won 13 straight at home.
At home, yeah.
But and Marco's done a good job. He's got to play hard. Like I said, they get it there, but the way they're constituted, there's just no way they can compete for a cup, and that's what aggravates me. You're in Boston, you should always have enough to compete for a cup, not compete to get in the playoffs and keep the Yahoo fans engaged and buying tickets and overpriced beers and listen to the music and wear their shirts and do their thing. It's like, have a great time, enjoy. Your team's not going to win a cup.
No.
So as I always said, W's and L's, baby. W's and L's. If you're not competing for the big show, do something else.
It's like
maybe play checkers, do whatever you got to do.
It's the Red Sox philosophy.
Well, the Red Sox are kind of got me with that right now too. I mean, it's like, but even the Patriots. I mean, it's a miracle year they had, but to Doug's point, they're still a ways away. I think when they play a real schedule, what they're going to face probably this year, they were pretty injured. They did a pretty good job with injuries. You got work to do, and they should be, they should not be under the cap. They shouldn't. It's just ridiculous, in my opinion. And that's what bothers me. Spend the money. You're making enough money off the Boston fandom, the TV contracts, you name it. Spend the money. But who knows? So what else do we got? So how's the new living there, Coach? You got the entire fam there now.
Oh, yeah. It's a little tight.
Yeah.
It's like the Waltons at the dinner table.
Yep. Yep.
Is it busy? Is it what's it always been, the weekend?
Yeah, they came in on Saturday. It's okay. It's good. I mean,
so what do you do for chow and stuff? Is it like everybody sit down and eat, or
everybody but Kaylee. Kaylee's got her own diet, so she freaking cooks her own shit.
So who decides on what the meal is?
Now Patty's cooking for 12.
Yeah. So far it's been all LPP all week on the meals, but she's going to we gotta, because they're moving in this week, they're unpacking, they're getting all settled, everything like that. But going forward, we're gonna have a whiteboard, eat by day, what we're gonna do, who's having what. We gotta like, because I bought the groceries this week. It's like, all right, I ain't buying the groceries every week. Let's figure this out. We're all
Yeah,
adults
but
here.
like so much stuff changes too. Like now you got like two more vehicles. It's like musical fucking cars every day.
Yeah, you gotta get them in the right spot. Who's leaving first? Blah blah blah.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we got that going. Specific, specific spots for specific people based on what's going on the next day.
Oh yeah.
We got an early crowd here too. Tomorrow, Patty and Andy are going to the 5:30 hot mix, and Kaylee's teaching it. So Kaylee's out of the house at like friggin' 5 o'clock, and the other two will leave by like 5:20. And then Patrick rolls out of here at like whatever 7:30. So it's like me and JT and Ryder.
What a crew.
Yeah,
At least tomorrow you'll just turn on the players and watch that.
definitely. That's gonna be right there. Yes.
Speaking of which, what do we have an opening day yet?
Oh yeah, middle of April, whatever that Tuesday is in the middle of April.
Okay.
Well,
Dan asks me every day, have you talked to coach yet? Do you know what day we're gonna get out there? I'm like, no, not yet. Now let's go.
The league, Rick, you gonna be playing any golf this year?
Yeah, I plan on it. I don't like that you have to pay for dinner, but
You had to pay for dinner at the other place.
You didn't
Huh?
have to. It was optional.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. I get what you're saying. Supposed to be
Yeah,
some
I
good.
think,
Supposed to be some good chow though, Rick.
Yeah, but Rick, Rick's
I don't know. We'll see what it looks like. But
Rick
I'll
doesn't
definitely
do
try.
that. Rick's not a buffet guy. Rick has to. He's got to plan his meal.
Well, that commute's a lot easier.
It is.
Yes. Yeah.
So it doesn't matter about having a few more games a few more beers post game.
And I think the
And
course is better.
Epic trek from Atlantic Country Club.
I mean, I'm not shitting on Atlantic. Like I like Atlantic, but I think Crosswinds is better. Plus, we get 3 nines.
It's.
Yeah.
I mean, it should be easier on everybody. For us, the course.
Yeah.
There's no high school team affiliated with Crosswinds that I know of.
Right. No, there isn't. No, I mean, they've called
I'm
me
looking
like
forward to it.
5 times, like asking questions. How many guys?
My shoulders are feeling good. Back with that. Did a hit lesson on Saturday. Could throw a little bit, no problem. My right shoulder.
I got to tell you, with my knee right now, I could play golf right now. I feel good. I really do. I feel good. I'm walking straight. It's night and day. I'm very happy I did that. It's the first 5.5 weeks sucked, but I've turned the corner and I'm very happy I did it. It's good. It's good.
So what do you guys got for St. Patty's Day weekend? Anything?
Nothing planned. I'm definitely not doing anything on St. Patty's Day. It's a Tuesday, for instance.
Tuesday, St. Patty's Day.
Yeah.
Friday after work, I'm going to that New England golf show at Gillette.
I'm going Saturday morning.
Are you going Saturday morning?
Yeah.
Mm. And then April's had a hot month. She's already had one closing. She's got another closing next week. She's got like another one under contract.
Is the market
Oh,
coming
good
back
for
yet?
her.
She got a bunch of shit going on.
Is it coming back?
But I don't know. We have to ask Rick. I just know
What do
she
you
has. I just know she has stuff going on. That's all I know.
Is it coming back, Rick? What do you think?
The market?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Yeah, I mean, if she's doing that this early, especially after the snow event, is phenomenal.
Well, stuff got pushed back because she was supposed to go show a couple of like vacant homes and whatnot, and she couldn't because they weren't shoveled or plowed out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Italy, another homer, 6-0.
Do you like they hit when they hit
So
a
this
bomb?
must mean the U.S. is in then.
When they hit a bomb, they go in the dugout and they take the shot of espresso.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
So U.S. go. If Italy wins, U.S. must go in
I think so.
because
Yeah.
U.S. beat Mexico.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
this is huge. That'll make the next round hilarious.
Sounds like Italy's the legit though.
Home run leaders in the whole tournament is Italy.
Yeah. Well, who's on the
That's
team?
crazy.
Are they all MLB guys?
No, I don't know my plan. Stevie Rich plays at
Tuesday. No, Saturday. Right?
Saturday at the Gillis's at 8:30, and then there's pretty much El Zippo chance. So love Stevie, but I'll be going to that. I don't know.
If Italy wins, Italy is in, USA is in, Mexico is eliminated.
Yeah, exactly. Um, so yeah, so I don't know. I haven't lined things up. Met a couple new women that is kind of in the equation.
Really?
Yeah.
Hold on, before you get into the women thing, just so I want to say something real quick. I went into a building in Plymouth I've never been into before last Sunday.
Where?
The Old Colony Club.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, cool. How'd you like it?
Yeah, it
I
was
was there
good.
already.
A lot of I got into one of those like beach club group texts. Because I guess I think is it Nate who's a member there?
Yeah.
Nate and he invited, there was probably, I don't know, 10 or 12 of us down there. They're, playing cards, shooting pool, playing cribbage, shit like that. It's a nice little spot.
The men's club.
I'd never been in there before.
I was
Yeah, there's a good amount of like beach club guys who are in there.
I got a
Yeah,
good story about that place.
It's wild. Like the first floor is all like nice. It's been redone over the years. And then you go upstairs and it's like, oh, okay. This is where you guys hang out.
So back in the day, on Thursday nights, we used to play basketball at Plymouth Fitness.
In the industrial park?
Yeah.
Yep.
They had a league. We had a league there. And after basketball, we would go to the BBC downtown.
You had a league there? Is it only like half a court?
It used to be a full court
Okay.
back in the day. And after the league, we'd go to the BBC and would play play cards until they closed, right? Well, one night, Doc Gallard?
Dick Doctor.
He's a member of the Old Colony Club.
Indian Pond.
Yeah, he's a member of the Old Colony Club. So end of the night comes, we're having a good time. He's like, "Hey, why don't we go?" He goes, I'll get us into the Old Colony Club. We'll go there and we'll keep playing." Okay, great. So we go to the Old Colony Club after the BBC closes at 1 a.m. Next thing you know, I roll in home at like 5 a.m. Right? Pitch black. I walk in the house. I open the bedroom door. I walk in. All of a sudden, I hear, "Oh, you're not dead." LPP. Where the fuck have you been?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
I was like, I didn't want to wait. I didn't want to wake you up. But it was just
I've been downstairs reading a book.
It was just his voice. "Oh, you're not dead."
That's it.
Yep, that's my story about the Old Colony Club.
Interesting though that I found out today that the East Bay that has the big tent on St. Patty's Day, the big event, no tent this year,
Why?
and no one's quite sure why.
Oh,
Interesting.
It's interesting.
interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows?
Rick,
All
have
right.
you done the terrace, Rick?
Have I been to the terrace?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Been there several times.
It's been closed. I don't know if they reopened yet. They closed for only functions in the winter for a couple months. They probably reopened up.
Okay.
It's a good take. I mean, it's good.
It's a weird spot. Like you're above somebody's apartment.
No, those are
no, it's beautiful in there when you go.
Oh
there.
yeah, but it's like you just know that you're on top of like an apartment building or a condo building or whatever.
Yeah, and it's a hotel.
Yeah.
So they're all you rent them. That's what Andy's got one, right? For the wedding?
No, like JT's like whole family.
It's
a bunch of them.
No, it's cool. You take the elevator up. It's a cool indoor bar. My problem with it is that when it first opened, it was so outrageously expensive. It was embarrassing.
Yeah.
So, Lisa and I would go up and get after dinner. If it was nice out, we'll go up for like a post-game drink, and that's about it. But they have adjusted the prices. The prices are much better. And I have to be honest. I really haven't like done dinner there, except I've seen what comes out. I've done apps there before. They're okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We had our office party there the last 2 years. The apps were okay, but the environment for drinks and stuff is money. No question. Yeah, no question. I mean, you can't beat it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
You know, it's that outside. If you want to be outside, 71 outside, obviously.
Like 71.
On my end, East Bay out back. But pretty much now that's about it. That's legitimate really outside. I mean, cabbies, you know, is set up.
Will you do Surfside?
Because like outside, it's like, you know, there's really no like obviously pillar opens the windows, but real outside dining. If people if you like it, like Vitamin C, it's a great spot. You might like that, Doug.
Yeah, I don't mind it. But will you do Surfside?
Surfside's good. Surfside's cool. Yeah, Surfside's a good setup. A little expensive. They don't have bottled no lights though, so it's a little bit of a buzzkill.
Where's Surfside? I'm losing my mind.
The Marina.
Smokehouse.
Surfside Smokehouse.
Oh,
Marina.
yeah.
The Marina.
Yeah.
I figured that'd be on top. Rick, that's walking distance for Rick.
Yeah, we went there all the time. That was actually even after that, first date with Susan, which whatever. But the point was, yeah, we went there a lot. We went.
I don't think I've ever had.
Is there when they're still open? When they close dead winter, but when the weather changes, I mean, Coach, you've been up there. You met me up there.
Yeah, I love it.
The upstairs bar is great. It's awesome. They close the upstairs bar is like closed in summer, and then when the weather changes a little bit, they close the downstairs, the outdoor bar, and everything's upstairs. But it's got a cool deck, so if you get a nice day, you can sit outside.
Yeah,
it's great up there. Great views.
Decent food.
Yeah.
So if you like, you know, like the pulled pork type stuff, the barbecue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they have like cool stuff like that, like the pulled pork quesadilla is real good. Lobster quesadillas are good. French fries are very good. No, they get all kinds of the food. There's definitely you gotta pick what you want because I don't like smoked food that much, so I have to pick the rights. But they have the right stuff if you want options. Like I said, the only negative is they only serve the aluminum cans for Miller Lite, and I freaking hate it. But sometimes you gotta persevere, Doug. You gotta persevere.
That's it. You just gotta push through.
So wait a minute. Prior to this little segment, you were talking about a couple new women.
Yeah, we'll keep that low, but we're gonna see how things go this weekend. Yeah,
Like brand new,
brand
people we don't know new.
people you do not know. Well, you might know, but I don't know if you
know. Ooh, interesting.
Random meeting.
What's that?
Couple random meetings.
Interesting.
Random.
Yeah.
Were you like solo, just hanging out, like, and just ran into somebody?
One, yes, but then there was I was friended on Facebook. Was one.
The old social media.
A few actually on Facebook. It was so funny.
Ooh.
So
gutsy.
Wow.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah, because I don't know what happened. I don't know if they're watching. We'll see because whatever. I'm not going to go too deep in it.
Well, we're pretty deep into this episode, so people usually don't hang around to this point.
You know who was at the old Colony Club? Pickled. My boy Ben Whiting.
Oh yeah?
I'll tell you what, he gets after it.
Where was he pickled at?
The old Colony Club.
Oh yeah, he gets after Benny. That's for sure.
He gets out. He's like, "Why do I only see you once every 6 months?" I'm like, "Because I'm not a millionaire. I don't hang out at the fucking Plymouth Country Club."
Yeah, he's a great dude.
He's awesome. I think his wife's a hot shit too, right?
Oh, she's great. Yeah, she parties it up too. They take their walk like every day. It's like from their house, like which is over by the beach club, like all the way to like North Plymouth and back.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I guess I guess he got into it on the course a little while back because I guess he takes his dog with him to work every day.
Yeah.
I guess somebody was walking the course like with their dog off a leash, and I guess the dogs got into it.
Wasn't me.
He had words.
It was
Wa-
coach.
Wasn't me. Wasn't me.
Probably somebody in your neighborhood
Yeah, no, it's
on the other side.
Yeah, those guys are funny because I think I told you guys like a couple weeks ago it was actually Valentine's Day night. It was Butsy's surprise 50th down in
Yeah.
Manaman. Quite a crew there, but so I guess it was hilarious. Like they all partied pretty late, and then it ended up like Butsy like got up in the morning, and basically they all went back by like 11 a.m. and fired up all day again. It was, I guess they were hilarious. They were like, I wasn't there obviously. I was at the party, which was nice, but I kind of left early. But I guess they got after it pretty darn good.
wow. That's good. Funny.
All right, man.
Yeah, because we started at like 2. I left at 8.
Ooh, nice, Dougie.
And then Ben was like, what did he say? Like, if you see me at the pillory, call my wife and have her come get me.
He's a good shit. I love that
You
guy.
should have called me.
He's a riot. I heard
Yeah, they're
he's,
good guys.
heard he's a good golfer.
I saw Butsy and Moralia at Speedwell last. Was it Sunday? Yeah, it must have been Sunday. James and I went down to watch End of the Bruins and grab a bite, and they were in there, so it was good to catch up with them. Shift came, so it was good.
Real quick, coach, who you like for the players?
I'll give you two names.
Okay.
I like Goddard up,
Okay.
and I got a sleeper for you.
The sleeper.
Joel Damon.
Come on.
The guy is a fairway hitting machine, and that place is not long. If he putts, he'll be there.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. Beautiful.
How about you, Scotty?
Did you see the thing I sent you?
Yeah.
Scotty was like plus 475 to win. The next closest was Rory at 1,400.
Yeah, he's got a bad back.
But I'm like, this is insane.
Yeah.
For Scotty to finish top 10 is like minus 350.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's done it like 30 events in a row. So it's probably going to be top 10 for sure. But yeah.
Let's see if I can throw out a couple names real quick. We're losing Rick. I know we're losing Rick.
Yeah, he hates this. He hates this. It's a Players Championship weekend, Rick. It's like a major.
Did they do the pool?
Not for this, no. The Masters, though. Masters coming up.
The Players is like the unofficial 5th major. Is that what it is?
Yeah, they're trying to make it a major because it's the only major. It's the only, major event that the PGA does actually not own. Like they don't. I mean, like they don't own any other major. Like obviously, the Open is the RNA. The PGA is the PGA of America. The Masters is the Augusta.
Mhm.
So they don't. And the USGA is the US Open. So PGA doesn't have any affiliation with a major. Did you know that?
No.
So they're saying that this would be their major. And I think they've had, like I saw Brandel Chambly on a show, they've had as many as 7 majors before. They just keep changing the rules, but they've had 7 majors in a year, different things over the years. Fairly recently, it tuned back to the 90s.
Interesting.
So, yeah. But yeah, I can see that happening. But who you got, Doug? You got Scotty, right? Obviously.
I like Sahith Thagala.
Back to back?
I think he'll be in the mix.
Back to back.
Yeah.
That would
Maybe
be back to
back
back
to
for
back.
him.
Oh, did he win the Players last year?
No, he won last week.
No, didn't Akshay Bhatia win last week?
Oh, you know what? I get those two mixed up. I wonder why.
Yeah. I like Sahith, and then I'm thinking oh, why am I drawing a blank? Harmon.
Harmon.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad.
Small little lefty.
You know who Rick's picking? Because Rick always picks him. Matsuyama.
Rick.
Matsuyama.
Oh, he
right?
loves the Asians.
He does. Matsuyama.
Matsuyama.
I do enjoy when Alex does those proofs.
Yeah,
That's really the only time I'm interested.
Yeah, next month.
Unless it's
Masters.
the final 500, so obviously it's fun.
but you always pick Matsuyama.
Yep.
Yeah, that's Yama. I like it.
All right, boys. Good episode.
All right. We already do this?
All right, maybe I'll see you this weekend, Coach. Touch
Yep.
base.
Definitely. I'll be on the
Dougie, have a good weekend, buddy. Good luck.
All right.
Thanks for our millions of fans.
See you.